My girlfriend and some of her female friends gave me a bath completely naked while I was drunk and semi-conscious. I'm disgusted and humiliated. My girlfriend is 19 and I am 20. We went out partying with a few buddies and we all came back wasted. I live with my girlfriend and I came home extremely drunk. My friends put me to bed and left. My girlfriend had 2 or 3 friends over. I ended up throwing up on myself and my girlfriend came to check up on me and saw some puke on me. So, she and her friends lugged me to the bathroom, took all my clothes off, and gave me a bath. Like a scrubbing everything with a sponge bath, but naked. I was semi-conscious at the time and half aware of what was happening but barely able to move. I mumbled, "Stop," and "No," a few times, but I don't think they really heard. Even drunk, it was humiliated to be naked in front of all my girlfriend's friends. So, they washed me then put me to bed with a blanket over me, without putting clothes on me. I woke up hungover the next day and could see I was naked under the covers. I immediately put clothes on and my girlfriend and her friends had slept over. They were doing a movie night thing, and they were already up. They all started giggling and I felt super self-conscious. One of them complimented me and said I was handsome. I told them I was totally not okay with what they did. Their expressions immediately changed, and they all started yelling they just helped me, and I had no leg to stand on. I reiterated they were not allowed to wash me without my consent, especially if I was able to talk and I was going to be talking to someone about it. They freaked out, but I pushed past them and left. I haven't gone back yet, but I've been getting tons of texts begging me not to do anything. They keep saying when you're drunk, friends are supposed to help you out and clean you up. So now I'm asking, should I? Should I do something about this? What do I do? Am I wrong to feel exposed? Best comments. Goddamn, they basically SE you. And the fact that they don't want you to tell anyone shows that they did something they shouldn't have. And no, you're not wrong for feeling like this. And if I was in your shoes, I would take legal action. It would make sense if it was only your girlfriend that washed you, but the fact that she let her friends do it too is a complete lack of respect. It is SA, right? My friends are over right now and the girls are saying it's not because they were just trying to help and I'm too heavy for my girlfriend to carry by herself. They're maintaining they didn't touch me in any way, so it's not wrong. I effing need validation. I'm going out of my mind here. I've helped a drunk and vomit-covered friend strip to his boxers and cleaned the vomit off his face and chest over a sink, then tucked him into bed. It was an uncomfortable situation, but it had to be done. Not in a million years would I think stripping him naked, putting him in a bath and full-on scrub him would fall under my friendly duties. Just the girlfriend doing it would have been fine, but all of her friends? Imagine if the genders were reversed. That would be sickening. What if the girlfriend was the drunk one covered in vomit? How would she like it if OP and a couple of his male friends take all her clothes and cleaned her up in? What a strange situation. I can't believe his girlfriend even let her friends help clean his naked body. Something is so odd about that. In my opinion, OP was SA and has every right to be upset. See, my boundary stops at taking my clothes off. I was in a t-shirt and khakis. There's no reason my girlfriend couldn't have removed them herself. Why didn't they leave the second I got in the tub? I hate to bring up the gender card, but my friends staying to strip my girl into a bra and panties would not fly. The giggling and making comments are what really turns it into SA for me. It throws their good intentions right out the window and shows what their real motivations were. I'm interested to hear what side op's girlfriend will take. What if you reverse the situation? Girl came home drunk and guys bathed her. After those comments, 100% SA. Update, 7 days after the last post. Update. Hi again everyone. I'm the little crybaby bitch whose girlfriend and her friends gave me a group bath. Sound weird yet? To clarify, I was fine with them helping me go to the tub, but my girlfriend knew I was uncomfortable with her friends being there and trust me, she did not need their help. I've cleaned her up before, and she's cleaned me up once before, and she did it on her own. These are her friends, not mine. We don't have a relationship. They touched me all over while I was vulnerable and without clothes. That's disgusting, and they 100% knew what they were doing wrong. We've all gotten drunk before. We're in college, it happens. Not often, but every now and then, and we help each other out. But my girlfriend had permission to help me out, not her friends. Just like how she gives me permission to help her out, not her friends. They all stayed there. They knew they should have left. I told them to stop. Anyway, the point isn't that, it's the update. I was staying at my friend's house and he was on my side, thankfully. My girlfriend stopped by to talk when he was out and showed up at the door. When I saw her through the peephole, the first thing I did was start a video on my phone in my pocket. She started explaining to me they were helping me out and I needed their help. I cut her off and asked her how she'd feel if my friends and I bathed her. She got quiet and said it wasn't the same thing. Girls are more vulnerable than boys, and it was her and her friend's natural maternal instinct to take care of me. I asked her real talk, why didn't she tell her friends to leave? She didn't say anything for a while, and then after some grilling, she finally replied she did, but they asked to stay because they didn't think she could handle it herself. I asked why she didn't say no because she knew she could. She's done it once before. And she said they wanted to stay, so she let them. They said, just in case, and insisted. So what's the harm? I asked why, and she shrugged. She started crying. I asked her why they didn't leave me in my boxers. She said they were dirty. I said no. She could have easily poured water with the handheld showerhead and they would have cleaned. I puked on my shirt. I asked her again, but she stayed firm on them being dirty, and she definitely had to remove them. She sort of shut off then, but I told her I wouldn't be able to forgive her if she didn't tell me exactly what happened and why. I hugged her and said I had to know, or else we were done. She was hesitant, but I swore up and down I wouldn't take it to the police. I just wanted to know. She finally agreed, and I asked if they heard me tell them to stop, and she said she had heard me say something and shake my head, but she didn't know what I said. I went back to our place after the conversation, and after she went asleep, I took out her phone. Yes, okay. I'm a snoop. I'm wrong. But I had to know. We know each other's passwords, so I opened it and went to her texts. I texted them from her, asking if they knew what I had mumbled. One claimed not to have heard anything. The other two admitted they'd heard me mumble, stop, but I was drunk and needed their help. I screenshotted the texts. There were some texts directly after the event where one commented, well, that was fun. Maybe sarcastic, maybe not. Nevertheless, I don't like it. I left afterward, back to my friend's place, and texted my girlfriend I wasn't quite ready to continue our relationship, but we'd see how it went. The reason I'm posting this is because I want some advice. I have evidence of what they did, screenshots of texts, and a voice recording. The question I'm asking now is, should I take it to the RA or the SA department? I know now they chose to stay in there after my girlfriend asked them to leave, and my girlfriend let them stay in there. I know they physically bathed me when I was immobile and didn't need more than one person. But is this reason enough to go to authorities? I haven't told our mutuals about the incident because that may lead to ostracization, and I don't know where I want to go with this. I'm not ready to let it go, but should I report it? Our college has a firm policy on things like this. It's not a little thing. They investigate all claims, whatever they are, carefully. Better ask judgment-free internet strangers than actual people in my life. Let me have it, guys. Best comments. Good luck if you decide to report to the authorities or university. They are generally skeptical of women reporting SA, so your chances would be much lower. It's awful, but it's the reality of the world we live in. I suggest you break up with your girlfriend, get a therapist, and be careful who you get blackout drunk around in the future. I agree with you. It's unlikely this will go anywhere. However, the repercussions from our friend group will be bad enough. Secondly, I probably will break up with my girlfriend. I understand you're correct when you say getting drunk is irresponsible, and thank you for not spinning it in a way that is entirely my fault this situation happened. Yes, the first and best advice is always to talk to a lawyer. Forget the subs, as this is all they will tell you. Keep in mind the laws regarding recording conversations and breaking into someone else's phones might carry far more consequences in court than being given a bath without consent. You need to protect yourself first and foremost. I've talked to a few of my buddies since then. They're all on my side and say they'll help out in any way they can. The voice recording is more for private use. I'm aware of the wiretapping laws. That's if rumors do end up being spread. I've got some combat against it. I'll look into it, thanks.